Hey there everybody, Jimmy Two Jackets aka J2J with some exciting news about how you can make 35 to 40 million units an hour with just a minimal amount of effort. Now I know it has a dollar sign there, but I don't have a unit symbol on my keyboard, so cut me some slack. You can also find a ton of nanites, all kinds of resources, upgrades. If you're in a pinch and you need a couple extra million, this is a great little trick I discovered quite by accident in the new No Man's Sky Echoes with the new race, the autophage. So let's get into it. If you could really quick, if you find this helpful, drop a like to help the algorithm along. And here we go. So in order to take advantage of this little money-making trick, you're going to have to be in the autophage storyline, which does not happen until late game. Now I'm not going to go through everything I had to do to make this thing trigger. I had to watch about 5 YouTube videos and it took about an hour, but if you follow these simple instructions, it should work eventually. You're going to want to get a settlement and do the Trace of Metal storyline. Then you're going to want to be far enough along in the storyline to finish the Purge quest. And once you've done those two things, you're going to open your galaxy map and you're going to look for a dissonant solar system. When you warp into that system, you should get a distress call from an autophage, and then the autophage story quest should be triggered. Early on in the autophage storyline, you're going to get this handy dandy little gizmo, a polyphonic core, whose sole purpose is to help you find these little autophage hovels. And I call them hovels because these people ain't living right. You'll see in a second. They're barely getting by, it looks like. Charge that baby up, give it a little smack, and relatively soon you will see an indicator for the closest autophage enclave and head over. And now it's time to meet our newest neighbors in the galaxy, the autophage. And these guys are some real fashionistas. I mean, just look at them. If you would have told me that burlap was going to look this good on Chrome, I would have said you were crazy. But look how they sport it. We're going to want to go around, talk to all of these folks because we are looking for a very specific mission. And it's this guy right here. He wants us to go find a ton of scrap. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Maybe make a project for Burning Man. Who knows? But we're going to tell him we're going to be his Huckleberry. We'll bring that scrap right back. Because he ain't going to see that scrap for a while. I'll show you why when we get over to the crash site. When you get to the crash site, do what you would do with any salvage job. Loot everything in sight, get inside that ship, patch it up, and head for the nearest space station. Something I need to mention really quickly here is that the date today is September 7th, 2023, and this little trick is still working. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully it'll be around for a while because it's a great cash cow. When you get to the space station, get over to this scrapper, scrap that ship, sell any upgrades if you want for the extra nanites, which I think are awesome. I'm trying to upgrade all my fighters in my freighter, so they're very helpful. But now, instead of doing, well, maybe the decent thing, going back and giving that feller all of his scrap, we're going to accidentally sort of go and sell it all. And here's the great thing. Does our new autophage friend get angry about it? No. He just says, oh darn it, here you go, here's another crash site. Why don't you go and find that one? And so off we go to the next crash site. And you can just keep doing this over and over and over again for all of this units, all of these nanites, all of the resources. It is awesome. Hope you guys found that helpful, and if you did, drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming live streams, share this with your friends, whatever you want. It's been a pleasure sharing it with you. I am Jimmy Two Jackets, and I will see you again real soon.